Today, I am sharing with you all of the pages that I plan to color in September. I had decided that I would no longer make coloring plan videos because for some reason, when I tell people the plans that I have for the month, I don't end up meeting the goal. And I feel bad. But somebody wrote me from my newsletter and she encouraged me to continue making coloring plan videos because she found them helpful, not only from me, but other colorists that she watches. So I decided to continue making coloring plan videos, even though I may not be able to complete all the pages that I would like to color. She says she enjoys seeing the coloring plan videos because it motivates her and inspires her to color in her books as well. She says if they can do it, I can do it. So I will continue making these videos, but I have to let you know, I be wanting to color a lot of stuff, but sometimes, the month doesn't go as planned. And you know what I do? I just roll over into the next month to color in the books. And that's what I've had to do this month. I did not finish a lot of the pages that I planned to color in August. So I'm going to try to do those in September this time. But today I have some new plans for you to take a look at. Let's go check out these pages. I have 3 Creative Haven coloring books that I want to color in September, and here they are. The first book is Daydreams, and I have a couple of pages selected. Here's the first page, which I was going for more of an autumn scene, and I think this is the one that I chose for that. Okay, this page here. And the next page that I chose because of space timber is this one. All right, so those are the 2 pages that I selected in Daydreams by Angela Porter. My next Creative Haven book is Angels by Marjorie Sinat. And I chose 2 pages from this book. The first one being this one. It gives more of a space vibe again. So this is for Space Timber. And the second page that I selected is this one. This is an autumn page with autumn things on the angel. You see the pumpkin here and all that. Yeah. So those are the 2 pages that I selected, the spacey one and the autumn one. Okay. Angels, Beautiful Angels, Marjorie Sinat. And the last book I have is Creative Haven's coloring book, A Century of Fashion. And this is by Eileen Miller. I selected the introductory page so far. I don't really have a page selected for the rest of the book because it's so much that I liked. So I'll choose something. If you have this book and you want to color in here with me, let me know. But I'm definitely going to color the intro page first, and then I'll pick a page, something in here to color. And that's it for my Creative Haven books. Moving right along. The next book that I will be coloring in for September is Tiny World's Secret Wonders by Clara Silva. This is the group buddy color pages. There are 2 pages that we can select from. This is the first page, and it is the Dinner at Cheeseboard Manor. I haven't selected which page I am going to color. I might end up coloring both of them. I don't know. The next page that we have an option to color is Passage of Time Pottery. And this is the page here. These are the 2 pages that we have to choose from in the group buddy color with Miss J, I colorist. I haven't decided which one I want to color yet, so just wanted to show you the pages from Tiny World's Secret Wonders. The next book that I plan to color in is this one. I have my phone here. I have it translated. So what this says is Thrilling Coloring Book Series, Field Mouse Yuri Journey Sketch, and the illustrator is Inatomi Makiko. I'll put her name up here. And it also says down here, a coloring book that takes you through the 4 seasons of the forest, picnics, stargazing, Halloween, Christmas, and etc. On the spine here, it says a thrilling coloring book, Field Mouse's leisurely journey sketch. And I just went to Google Translate to translate this because I've been wanting to know what in the world is the title here on the book. So now you know what it says. And it says right here, impress, download. There are some illustrations you can download, full size and postcard. Okay, so that's that. Let me show you what I plan to color in this book. Since we're going into the season of autumn, I thought it would be cool to color in the section of the book that is the autumn season. So I plan to color this, and if time permits, I will color this. And what I'm going to do is stay in this book for the season. And so I will move on to doing pages in here that represent the season. This is a double page spread here. So I'm just going to stay in here a little bit, but the first 2 pages in the autumn season section, that's what I plan to color. That's it for this book, Yuri's Little Adventure Book by Makiko. The next book I plan to color in, first I have a whip in here that I need to finish. That's one, but I actually selected a page in Lulu Mayo's House of Wonder. And it says Lulu's and I just said Mayo. This is a page that caught my attention. It has sunflowers and I thought it would be a nice page to color. And then I have another page that I was looking at. A lot of times I select 2 pages and then that gives me an opportunity to pick between the 2, pick 1 or even 2, color the 2 pages if I like. The next one that I selected is this one. I was trying to get a page that is more autumn-like, and I saw the acorns, and so I decided to color this one. This looks so cute and cozy. And that's all I selected in Lulu's House of Wonder by Lulu Mayo. The next book I plan to color in is by Kanoko Agusa. And of course, I wanted to translate this. Mine is in Japanese. The only thing I understand is Leon's journey. So this is what it says. Following in Leon's footsteps, coloring book of a journey through the seasons with a cat. And it has a different name here. So yeah, it has Jizang Jaholu Naiko. Okay, I don't know if that's just, I don't know. All I know is Kanoko Agusa. I thought she was the person. And then on the spine, it says following in Leon's footsteps. And it says a coloring book about traveling through the seasons with a cat. So I just translated the title and the spine through Google Translate. This is also a coloring book that is focused on the seasons, which is always really nice. So I'm going to focus on the seasons in this book. The autumn collection is where I will start in this book. And then if time permits, I might move on to color one of these pages. I don't know which one I want to color, but I'm leaning more toward this one here. Okay. That's all I selected in Leon's journey. The next book I selected is Fairytales by Emily Uberg. And this is the page that I selected here. Now, this is a page that I have selected before, and I think that now is the time that I need to color this page here. It is a cozy looking page. She has a sweater on and she's drinking maybe some hot chocolate or some matcha green tea or even some coffee. It just looks like a cozy page to color for autumn. I selected this page in here, and I think that's all I selected in this book. This is Fairytales by Miss Uberg. The next book I want to color in is Fairytales and Folklore, also by Emily Uberg. And I selected, I think, 2 pages in this book. The first one is this page. I am thinking about autumn, and so I think this gives me that little autumn vibe a bit because of the mushrooms. Yeah. So this is one of the pages I selected. As I stated, a lot of times I'll choose more than one page, and then that gives me an opportunity to really hone in on the one that I really want to color. I could possibly color both pages, but these are 2 that really jumped out at me and caught my attention. So the next page that I have is this one. This one caught my attention too because the apples, and we are going into fall, and I felt like this would be a nice page to color as well. A nice fall picture. And that is all I selected in Fairytales by Miss Emily Uberg. You know that I try to color in mythographic books every month because I just like me some mythographic books. So this book is the Mythographic Voyage book by Joseph Catambain. I selected some pages. I think this was a book I was supposed to color in for August and I didn't get around to it. But this is one of the pages that I've been looking at coloring here. Okay, and then I have another page that I am looking at coloring. Don't know that I'll get it done, but this is also something that I'm looking at coloring as well. But for the most part, this page is really calling me right here. So this will probably be the page that I color and get done. I don't know that I'll get this one done. So I have 2 to select, and this one is calling me way more than this one. Okay. That is all I plan to color in Mythographic Voyage. In Mythographic Wild Summer, you saw my 2 whips that I shared in my completed pages for August. But this time I have some pages that I also want to move on to. I think, yeah, these 2. This one and this one. And I should be done with my summer book. I'll put it up and I'll bring it back out for the next time. Yeah. So these are the 2 pages that I'll be working on, in addition to trying to finish the other pages that I have in here, whips. Yeah. So this is the elephant page with water. And then we have the honeybee page here. And that's all I plan to do in Mythographic Wild Summer, also by Joseph Catambain. The last book that I have to share with you is also another mythographic coloring book. It is Romantasy by Veronica Kolinska. And I want to color this page, but this page right here, really captures my attention. So it's going to be one or the other. Could be both, but I'm just going along in the book, moving along in the book. And this is the next page, but this page calls me more. So who knows which one I'll color. That's all I plan to color in September. Do know that all the books that I was supposed to color in for August, I'm going to try to pull some of those out and color in those. Those are my Johanna Basford books, the Magical Worlds and Flowers, Flowers, you know, the Flower World one. And also I have some books from Mel Pomini. I want to color in those books to try to catch up and get done what I was working on in those books. And the Forest Girl, I think that's it. And if I can get to Dark Fairy Tales and my Scandinavian coloring book, I'll do it. But if I don't, hey, I just roll it on over into the next month. That is it. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you see any coloring book that you would like to do a buddy color in with me, let me know and I'll make it happen. You can reach out to me by email or through Instagram. I will put my email in the description box. So if you're not on Instagram, feel free to shoot me an email. Again, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, keep calm and keep coloring. Bye.